So things that will help you charge higher prices is looking at what other successful people are charging. If you know that they're doing really well with that price point, you can test that price point. The next thing you need to do is actually increase the value of your services to match that price point so people feel like it's worth it for them and people don't get any refunds. They don't feel like they're getting buyer's remorse and keep wanting to work with you. You can increase the value of your services by a few things. Number one, increasing the perceived likelihood of achievement for the client, which means increasing the quality of your work. If your 3D is very, very good, a lot of posts, and a lot of projects, case studies, testimonials, showing that you've provided successful stories for clients and projects and you can do the work, that increases the perceived likelihood of achievement for the client. Next thing is to increase the dream outcome they might achieve. So increasing the actual outcome that the client might get. If you pitch that you're just going to provide them one image that they can't use, the dream outcome is not very high, so they won't really pay you much for it. But if you can say, hey, I'm going to provide you this epic video, I'm going to provide all these images for your products. This is what I found works well for the past clients I've had. Those clients have made hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars using my images and my videos. Then a client's willing to pay you tens of thousands of dollars for the actual services because the dream outcome is high, the perceived likelihood is high, and then you also need to decrease the time it takes for the client to see the result and also decrease the amount of effort and sacrifice that the client needs to put in to achieve this project. So if you say to a client, hey, I'm going to provide you the service, it's going to get you this huge outcome. There's 100% likelihood you're going to achieve that with me. It's going to take very little time, very little effort and input on your side. You just have to snap your fingers, pay me this money. You're going to get this huge result in a very short amount of time, very little effort on your part. I'm going to take care of everything. And the client's willing to pay you a lot and a lot of money for it. If you look at the opposite spectrum where you say like, hey, I'm not really going to provide you a good service. There's a low likelihood of you achieving it because I haven't really done this very often. You can see my work isn't very good. It's going to take you a very long time for you to actually receive the service and receive the results. And it's going to take a lot of effort on your side. You're going to have to reach out to me, asking for updates. You're going to have to keep looking for iterations and keep telling me what I should be doing. Then obviously a client's not going to be willing to pay you that much because it's just too much effort on their part. It takes too long. The result that they're going to get is low and they don't have much confidence that you can actually deliver that result. So that's how you actually outcompete on price, by actually improving those aspects of your service that I've just mentioned so that you increase the value of your service, which allows you to charge more. So those are all things that you can implement into your service and into your 3D business to actually increase the value of your services. And then that's how you end up charging more and getting off platforms like Fiverr and Upwork and stuff like that. If you're doing all of those things and you still are getting no's from clients, then you likely just need to get clients that are willing to charge more for that. So if you're in India and the income isn't that high and people aren't willing to pay a lot for it, then you just need to find higher quality clients that have bigger budgets that are willing to pay for value and for service. Because there's a lot of clients out there that would rather pay a lot and actually achieve the results that they're looking for rather than getting something that's cheap that doesn't work. And you just need to find the clients that are willing to pay for that. Northern Europe, Sweden, Switzerland, America, a lot of the first world countries, Australia, places like that. If you get clients there, they often have bigger budgets and willing to pay for value and willing to pay for service.